You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah, and if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now, or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAC Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode. Joe Biden.
Dude, was that a meme or was that you?
Joe Biden.
Dude, wait, let me close my eyes and see if I can tell if it's a meme or if it's you doing it. Hold on.
Joe Biden.
Wow, meme for sure, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No
right.
way.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you got me, Gavin. I really do like that one a lot. Guys,
Gentlemen.
Joe Biden. Was that? That sound like a meme?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. That's so funny, isn't it? Funny when it.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, dude, that sounds just like him. Joe Biden. That's so good, dude. So funny, guys. Episode 19, huh? Welcome. We're recording this a little earlier than we usually do, which is fine.
I'm still really tired though.
Why, dude? Tell me why.
Fresh out the work day, bro.
Fresh out the shower.
Fresh out the grind cut.
At the grind crud. At the grind crud.
Yeah.
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 Well, guys, we're recording early. Not really that early. It's only 5. We're recording this today on July 12th. You will be hearing this on a very monumental day, July 16th,
Space Jam,
which is the release of the most
Space
anticipated blockbuster of this year. Oscar-nominated LeBron Flames. And guys, in case you... mouse isn't working. In case you didn't know, Gavin and I are...
huge fans.
And we're also huge Space Jam fans. Well, we already mentioned that. We're huge Space Jam fans. We love the movie, even though I haven't seen it fully.
You know, there are a lot of people who are like genuinely obsessed with.
Oh, stop recording. Card full. Okay, well, I don't know when it stopped recording, so that's interesting. I'll just pull it from there. We're going to keep going while I figure out how to delete things off of this card. What were you saying? Keep going? Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I can't. Well, we can still talk. That will still pick it up. It'll just be a pain in the ass for me to edit.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure you have a lot of time.
I got so much. I'm made of time. I don't know which one's which, though, so this is...
No more sound effects.
I'm going to have to, play... Well, that's fine. We can just talk. What were you just saying?
I was just talking about that there are some people who are, genuinely obsessed with Space Jam as a whole. There are people who will... I guess that's the same with any property, but Space Jam, especially with Michael Jordan, there are people who will kill for some.
Yeah. Say it again. I'm sorry. What
there are people who would.
These.
There are people who would kill for Michael Jordan shoes or any type of memorabilia or what's the sexy bunny's name?
Lola Bungie.
Yeah, Lola Bungie.
Ted Bungie.
Yeah, Ted Lola Bungie.
Okay, now we're good. You can hop back on.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks.
Hop back on the table, bro.
Oh, hold on, just a second. I'm being a little bit of a dum-dum.
Hop back on the table.
And now we're back with good sound.
Hop back on with the table, bro.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize the card was full already. I probably should have checked that. I don't know when that stopped.
It is episode 19.
I do apologize. It is episode 19. Next week is our monumental Space Jam-a-thon, which I was just getting to. As many of you have heard us mention, we are going to get to my place bright and early, literally a week from today. We're going to watch the first Space Jam Then we're going to go watch the second Space Jam, and then we're going to come back and record a podcast talking about Space Jam, and we're calling it Space Jam-a-thon. That's the Space Jam-a-thon's theme song. Oh, beautiful. It sounds like we're in a
This sounds like the Hereditary soundtrack.
beautiful... It does! You're right. I didn't even think about that. That one song?
You know, let's just keep talking about Hereditary soundtrack.
I'd love to.
You know, I love like callback jokes like that.
Yeah.
One guy that's really good at it is James Willems of Funhouse is really good at it
Oh, really?
he's bringing up fucking Lawnmower Man. And Lawnmower Man is probably one of the weirdest movies ever.
I still need to see it.
I haven't seen it, but
And Cable Guy.
Yeah, both of those.
And The Burbs. Those are all movies I want to see.
Weird Science. Have you ever watched that one?
No.
That's another like.
That's a movie or a show?
That's a movie.
Okay.
It's wrapped with like it's the same class of movies as like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 16 Candles or something like that. You know, that same genre.
Okay.
Breakfast Club. That genre of like high school
80s.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the same, all with the same actors. You know. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I'll have Matthew Broderick.
And Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Speaking of Michael Jordan, Gavin, Space Jam coming up this weekend. Space Jam-a-thon, everybody.
Yeah. Space Jam.
Wait. Why did you? Oh. I was gonna say, my favorite podcast is they have the worst memories in the world, so they'll talk about something that they already talked about.
Oh, that's fun.
And do the same bits over again, and it's like, okay. But Gavin, I know that we're literally gonna do a whole hour plus long episode next week about Space Jam. But I just actually have a couple things I'd like to talk about Space Jam. If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, a couple things that are offshoots from Space Jam, the popularity that is Space Jam, is LeBron James has a skin in Fortnite.
Yeah. He's right up there with Rick and Morty now.
And the Ghostbusters.
Wait, really? They oh yeah.
Yeah, the Ghostbusters had a whole thing.
And the Avengers.
And Marvel.
And Superman.
Avengers.
And Superman.
Batman.
Yeah,
right?
Batman too, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played Fortnite in a year. Yeah.
You know, I thought about hopping back onto it just because, like...
I can't. They don't have it on Apples anymore.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So I literally cannot play.
I forgot about that. That's nuts.
Yeah.
You can download it on the Epic Store, though, can't you?
Nope.
They banned the Epic Store?
They banned the Epic Store.
On all MacBooks?
On all Apple devices.
No, really?
Even the iPhone, yeah. As far as I know, it's still the thing. I never heard about it coming back.
You just don't want to play Fortnite. I get it.
I'd love to play. I'd love to. I'd love to play.
Why don't you play? We could get back into TF2.
After you played that sound, I probably will play it sometime soon because it's really fun. And
You know,
I play it. It's been
another
a while.
thing. One more thing about gaming. Yeah.
And then we got to get back to Space Jam.
Then we got to get back to Space Jam.
Gavin, I got a lot on Space Jam here. You see all this? That's all Space Jam. Just kidding. It's not.
I have made a promise to you off camera and this, but
okay.
If and when I ever get a Xbox Series X, I'm going to give you my old Xbox.
Yeah, you are.
Because I sincerely am tired of not being able to talk about video games with you and not understand what the hell I'm talking about.
That's true.
Why aren't
and
you?
I won't go out and buy one.
Why can't you just be a normal teenage boy?
I don't know, Dad.
Why don't you go play some catch with the boys or go play virtual baseball with Spencer and Gavin?
I would. Well, I don't know if I'd play that game. I probably wouldn't. I can't get into the sports games.
It's not fun. It's a.
Well, why do you play it so much?
Because it's fun. It's like Stockholm syndrome, where I'm being held captive and I end up falling in love with.
I get it.
Falling in love with it. So it's like the only game that's new and it's still new to me. So, but it's
so
fun.
You and Spencer just play it all the time.
Me and Dylan and Spencer, but we don't play it together. But I haven't played Spencer in a while, but I play Dylan.
Got to keep your friends separate. Yeah. Got to keep your friends separated. Another thing that has to do with Space Jam that I don't think has released yet, but have you seen any of the Space Jam shoes that are coming out?
Yeah,
there's quite a few.
Yeah, I've seen the.
There's a lot.
I've seen the sexy bunny Lola bunny ones.
Yeah, I'm buying those. No, I'm not.
I feel like Nike got the rights to use the Looney Tunes on a certain amount of shoes, and they have to fill that contract. So I feel like they put out some of the worst sneakers of the year.
I think Nike got all fucking cute. These ones I actually do like though.
Yeah, those ones are neat because it's like Roadrunner and
Yeah.
Coyote. That one's neat,
Yeah, I like those.
especially because they come like that. You know, they come like that. You know.
These are fine. Bugs versus Marvin. These ones.
A laser. A laser.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, those actually aren't bad at all.
Yeah, I this is my first time even seeing the LeBron.
I have not
team,
seen
though.
those. I have not seen those.
And then
Well,
obviously,
dude, you better be spending a lot of time on the sneakers app because you're never gonna get access to
I
it.
know I get on every day. When I wake up in the morning, I just go through and I scroll things.
I sit on it for 3 hours. Yeah, those
They're fine.
ones. No, those aren't fine.
Okay, they're not fine.
Nah,
Sure.
There's
Yes.
something about
I don't hate
anything-
them.
anything. Sorry for coughing directly to the mic.
Whatever, dude. Vaccinated. Moderna gang.
Yeah. Something about anything that isn't just a classic Chuck sneaker bothers me.
Well,
I don't know why, but
it
it's just
doesn't-
like it. I mean, it's not like it's stealing it or anything like that, or
Yeah.
it's not ruining the sneaker.
it.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just not it. I don't know. There's just something that's like, I'm just gonna stick to the black classic one or different rainbow colors.
I agree with you, but also disagree. I agree in the sense that like I would never wear a Converse that wasn't like just a classic Converse model. Maybe if it was just like the classic Converse model with like a different, design on it. But
Yeah.
like
Unless it was
even that I
Comme des
really
Garçons.
yeah.
Garçon.
Garçon.
If it was a collab, I might wear it.
Yeah, that's what I
If it
mean.
was
Like a
cool
collab.
one,
Yeah.
but that one's not that cool.
I think these are fine, but I would never wear them.
I don't. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was talking about earlier. Is that I bet there's people who are camping those shoes.
For
They're-
those who are wondering, we were just talking about the Toon Squad Space Jam Converse high tops, if you want to look it
Yeah.
up. And then before that, we were talking about the Bugs versus Marvin, LeBron 18 lows, and LeBron 18 low Xbox, which also has to do with Space Jam. So
Yeah, dude, you got to camp those ones though. You got to wait for. You got to stay on the
I gotta
app.
camp out.
Yeah,
Okay, these ones,
go wait outside
For
of a
some
sneaker store
reason-
at 9 a.m. But like, don't buy the sneakers.
yeah. For some reason, these are a Space Jam shoe. And maybe it's one of those things where once we watch the movie, we'll understand. This is an Air Force One Space Jam called Computer Chip.
Space Jam.
So my guess is like in the new Space Jam, LeBron like
Yeah.
gets into a computer.
That's exactly it. And I think his son is also with him in the trailer I've watched.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bryce, not Bronny. Bryce.
Oh, well, Bronny's like, I don't want anything to do with my dad. I hate my dad.
That's why I'm in FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clan. These are the sexy Lola Bunny Converse highs.
Oh my god.
I think these are worse than the other
oh,
ones.
these are so good.
Hey, dude, that's my phone. Don't get anything on my phone, please. I would like to see your other hand if that's all right with you. I would be more comfortable if I could see both hands. And there's some kid ones. Oh, okay. These are the same thing, just without the Xbox controller or Xbox. I don't know. I don't.
Well, the
understand.
premise is that they get sucked into an Xbox sponsored by Microsoft.
Is it really?
No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
damn. You were going to get me really riled up. Ooh, actually, are these an adult or adult?
Adult?
These I actually like.
Which ones?
I'm not going to buy them. Sexy Bunny Air Force ones. Lola Bunny Air Force ones.
Can you take off the Lola Bunny sexy one?
I'd rather not. All right. Hey,
Can you take it
let's
off
See
and
that
put
other yeah, what are you zooming in on there? Can I see your other hand, please? I don't mind those. Oh, applause? I'm seeing ones that I haven't even seen yet. These are fine. Slyvester and Tweety. They're fine.
Oh, those
The
ones are.
I would say the
those-
worst of the lows, but not
Eh,
horrible.
those are. I like
Sylvester
those
and
a little bit.
Tweety.
I like those a lot.
LeBron lows. Wait, what does it say on the side?
I thought
Oh,
I
it
saw.
says
I thought I saw a putty cat.
Says Sylvester and Succotash? Oh,
No,
good
suffer
God.
and succotash.
Oh, yeah, of course you would know, you fucking weird.
I'm a nerd.
Sucker and Succotash. And that's it. But I saw like this weird Converse shoe, but I'm not seeing it. I just saw someone post about it, and I had to show you because this is This shoe is the reason why I wanted to talk about this, and I don't know if it's like already released. Yep, that's Sim. Hold on, let me find this because this is gonna drive me insane.
Roman Reigns interrupts Seth Rollins SmackDown, January 9th, 2015.
Oh fuck! January what?
January 9th, 2015.
Why is that showing up? Okay, here they are. Are those them? No, those aren't them.
That's literally what I just Googled.
Suffering succotash. Maybe he says it. Oh, here they are. I don't know where these are releasing, but these are a Space Jam Converse. Are you ready for this?
So that all of us can properly acknowledge the lackluster careers of Eric Rowan, Ryback, and Dolph Ziggler. So
Let's talk about it. I think we should talk about it. You ready? These are pretty interesting. Aren't those the worst thing you've
Those
ever
look like
seen?
Adidas made those. Wow, those are horrible.
Someone was like, these things have to weigh 10 pounds.
No
They're
way,
huge.
Right? No way, right? Like, seriously.
I mean, it's for real. Converse Run Star. I don't know what these are. If you guys want to look it up, just look up Converse Space Jam. They're called they're the Run Star. What a dumb name for a shoe. Run Star? Oh, Run Star Motion. My bad. That's what I'm thinking. That's how mad I am right now. Yeah! 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 Do you have to shut all those doors right now? Jesus. Sounds like a Skrillex concert up in here. Gavin, actually one more thing about Space Jam. Just one more.
I mean, we're only going to spend the entire next episode talking about Space Jam.
Well, we got to get some stuff. We got to get people excited. I mean, they are already excited.
Yeah, I bet they are.
I've been getting
excited.
phone calls. They got my number out there just calling me. Carson,
They
Space Jam. What do you
know,
think?
they added that to our Wikipedia page last week. Whenever we mentioned it, or the past couple of weeks that we mentioned it, we just talked about our love for Space Jam, even though
They
you've never
added it.
seen it.
They added to my Wikipedia. They have a whole Space Jam section that you can click on.
That's also kind of a weird thing is that there's not really never
Campbell.
that many movie tie-ins, but only with Space Jam is you'll see that much movie tie-ins.
What do you mean by that?
Like, shoes, video game. Like there's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
video game content released on 2K about Space Jam, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is there really? Oh, interesting. You'll have
Because
to talk about that when
the
you
new
find out more.
NBA season comes, the new NBA 2K season, like how they have like seasons
Yeah.
in Fortnite, is a Space Jam themed one, like out of this world.
Ooh, that
They'll have.
should be okay. You got me confused and interested. Yeah, there is a lot. This is like a marketing mosh pit
Yeah,
for
and
the Space Jam fucking movie. Fortnite, you got LeBron in Fortnite. What
Can
does
we get the
Fortnite
entire-
have to do with Space Jam?
you know
I guess
what?
we'll find out.
You know what? You know what that just reminded me of? It reminded me of that TikTok where they pretend to be Gianna, Gigi, and Kobe.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, that's just
Maybe they'll be in it too.
because they have a Kobe jersey in there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really? In
They
the
used
Space
to.
Jam? Oh, they used to. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
And-
gonna say, I'm like in the Space Jam one.
that was another. Dude, I really wish I could tell you. Really wish I could spoil the movie for you right now.
You can. I told you.
I know, but I'm saying I've TikTok. Somebody posted.
You know what, Gavin? I'll allow you. You can give me a spoiler. I think I can.
No, I don't.
You really don't want to?
Mm-mm.
You really want to just let me? Do you want to give me a hint? Can you give me a hint? Because I feel like there's a reason why you don't want to tell me. But
Well, that post you sent me about Michael Jordan being in
Yeah.
Space Jam.
let's just say
Think not Michael Jordan. Think like celebrity. That could.
someone who isn't Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with Michael Jordan, though? Michael Jackson?
No, it involves Michael Jordan,
But it's not him.
but it's not him.
What does that even mean? I don't even know what to do with that information.
Well, somebody on TikTok posted it, and I was just like, "Oh, I'm intrigued. I wonder what this is from." And I guess it was a test screening of Space Jam, and
Think Michael Jordan, but not Michael Jordan.
yeah, I mean, there is the Michael Jordan, and then there's Michael Jordan.
What?
That's all I'm gonna tell you because I don't want to say anything more to spoil it too much.
There's 2 Michael Jordans, is what you're telling me right now.
Mhm.
Wait, is it gonna be like Michael Jordan, like
No, there's
logo?
not two. No, there's not 2 Michael Jordans in the movie.
No, I know.
There are
just,
2 real life Michael Jordans. There's
but
Michael Jordan,
one of them is. In the movie.
and then there's Michael Jordan.
So what is it? Old Michael Jordan or young
No.
Michael Jordan?
no,
Is it the Jumpman logo comes
no,
to life?
nope.
I don't even know what that could mean. It's driving my brain crazy.
I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm gonna love this movie so much because it's gonna be really bad.
It's gonna be so funny.
Bad.
I can't wait, man. I'm so excited. Man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get off of this thought because I don't know what I
His
don't
middle
even
initial
know.
is B.
Oh, what the fuck? So is he like playing Michael Jordan?
It's so bad, dude.
I
It's so bad.
don't even
it
know
rots.
where to go
It
with
rots to
that.
hell and back, dude.
oh my god,
I am not. I mean, I am very excited for this movie, and it's going to be
It's
awesome.
gonna be great. I think we got to get trashed during it.
We really like. This is the movie. People are gonna say, "Oh, it's trash." People are gonna say that right after it.
Yeah,
I guarantee it. First scene, people are gonna be like, "Oh, this is trash."
but we're gonna sit through it, folks.
But I mean, yeah, and I feel like I don't think it's meant to be good. I think it's meant to definitely be a marketing scheme, like you were talking about. But
yeah, I would hope it's not meant to be good.
because
But I mean, people love this first one.
yeah, it's a little. I just think that isn't directly like. I feel like this is. I'm not saying it's a money grab, but like, it's
It sounds like it.
with everything that's being involved with it. I don't think they're. It's
Oh,
not.
man.
It's not as much of a classic as it will be.
I
Space Jam.
pray that there's just like an overwhelm. I'm gonna get a counter.
I've seen an ad on Instagram where Granny's drinking like some sort of fucking martini before she goes onto the court.
What the
I'm
fuck?
not kidding. This is
I'm gonna start a counter for how many. What did I just call it?
marketing,
No, what's it?
product placement.
Product placement. There is. Oh man, see that's why I hate movies like this because they have so much product placement. I'm not going into it expecting it to be good. I'm going into it to
No,
laugh.
I'm
about
going
it,
into
do
it
a
expecting
podcast
it to
about
be
it.
Michael Jordan. I mean, LeBron
I said
James.
earlier. Michael
Michael
Braun.
Jeffrey Jordan.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Jagger. Gavin, I heard one more thing about Space Jam that I want to talk about, and then we will definitely move on. This actually had to do with this
Being on
happened
set.
when there's a shooting on set, which I think they wrapped filming probably like 2 years ago at this point, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
because of CGI and obviously COVID and shit. But I actually heard that on the set that there was actually some like what's the word I'm looking for? Like some kind of some tension, some people really didn't get along. And actually LeBron and Bugs Bunny did not get along at all. Like they were like always butting heads. This is just what I've heard. This is
Yeah.
posted on TMZ.
Yeah.
They were like always butting heads, and actually Bugs was dealing with some issues from his father recently passed away, so he was going through some addiction issues with pills, opioids, and amphetamines and whatnot.
And that's why LeBron made a basketball court for Bugs to practice on.
Yeah.
Need to get him back into shape.
Yeah, he was really concerned about, even though they butted heads, at the end of the day, LeBron was always there for him. And, Bugs is all good now. It's been 2 years. He's clean. He cleaned up for the premiere, but they said it was really tough, but somehow this movie just got put together.
Yeah, and
That's why it's going to get an Academy Award.
it might actually get an Academy Award just for like how
Because it's the only animated movie coming out this year.
yeah. Yeah, I also saw something about how Foghorn Leghorn did not want to he did not want to play power forward for the for the Space Jam team.
Yeah.
For the Toon Squad.
He really didn't want to play.
He didn't want to play power forward, he wanted to play small forward, but that's where LeBron plays.
Pass the ball. I said pass the ball.
yeah,
Pass the ball.
Yeah, I sorry.
I said, pass the ball. I said, pass the ball over here. I said, fucker, and you already have the fucking ball. I said, Kevin, put your dog on a fucking leash. Jesus, that's a loud dog. All right, well, we'll get off Space Jam, but yeah, just found some of that interesting, and I always get interested when I hear stuff about what happened on set, and I just thought that it was just interesting to hear that these two guys who were supposed to be teammates just didn't really get along and really didn't even like each other that much. Gavin, last week we had somewhat of a monumental episode because we had none other than Mel Gibson call into the show. Excuse me. Please don't step on my Fender Stratocaster. So we had Mel Gibson call in, and I actually saw something very interesting before we started recording that happened with Mel Gibson recently. Did you hear anything about the Conor McGregor fight that happened over the weekend? So Mel Gibson was in attendance. And as far as I know, so was the ex-president of the United States, Donald President. Did you know that Donald John President was at?
Yes, I did.
And what do you think Mel Gibson did when he saw the ex-president?
Gave him a hug.
Nope. See if you can spot him. Can you spot him? Do you see him? He's got a beard.
Oh my God.
He saluted the brave president. And I don't know if Donald saw him or not. He waved to somebody, but I don't know if it was him or not. So yeah, Mel Gibson saluted Donald Trump at UFC 246 or 64, whatever the fuck it was. Do you have any interest in UFC fights at all, Gavin? Gavin? Talk. I don't even know what this one is. It just showed up.
That's actually not that bad.
Sorry. I had a little DJ set there for a minute. You were captivated by that.
I really was. You know what? I actually do have not a vested interest in UFC fighting, but I do kind of like watching it happen.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I had a wedding I had to shoot over the weekend, and I actually found out that my friend who I was working with also has a similar interest in UFC fighting like I do, where it's like, you'll watch him. It's all right. Everything okay? I know. Conor lost. It's all right. He's blasted. I found out that he had a similar interest in UFC fighting like I did, where it's like, you'll watch it if it's there, but you're not really going to you're not seeking out.
I'm there for the main card, baby.
I'm there for the main card, baby. But yeah, so I was watching some of the fights, just like the endings of the fights throughout the night. And it seemed like it seemed like all the preliminary and early on card fights were better than the main card. Because did you see what happened? That Conor just broke his leg, broke his ankle.
Yeah.
And it was over. And that was it. And people paid $50 to watch that at home on their TVs, unless you just illegally streamed it.
I did not illegally stream it. I found it online.
Did you actually?
I found it online.
Did you actually watch it though, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Live?
Yep.
Oh shit! I don't. Are you being serious? Or are you joking with me?
No, I'm being dead serious.
Did you just watch that, or did you watch other ones?
I was actually watching the prelims, but
They seem like they're
go
pretty
on,
good.
They go on forever.
Oh, I'm sure.
Holy shit! It's like main card starting at 8 a.m. You will watch the game, and then it's like 4.5 hours of prelims.
Yeah, it's a lot from what I've seen. I've never watched a full. Hold on, I gotta restart the camera. I've never watched a full. What is this? Now this is happening again. Right error. It's still recording though. Okay. Yeah, I've never watched like an actual UFC card. I just watched like the fights on like Instagram or wherever. But yeah, it seemed like an okay one. There's one coming up this Saturday. That looks fine. I don't know if I'll watch it or not, but I might. I don't know who's going to be in it that will interest me, but yeah. Gavin, how is your did you have to work over the weekend? We still have to talk, dude. Gavin. Gavin.
Uh-huh.
Did you have to work over the weekend?
I was off Saturday.
You're off like all of Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. How was your weekend? What'd you do on your day off?
I slept like all day.
Really?
But you know how you were having all
Wait,
these
no, you were telling me that. You were telling me about that. You did that last time you were off.
Yeah, I just couldn't help it. I just wanted to sleep.
Excuse me.
So, you know how you were having all these water problems?
Yes.
Well,
Oh shoot, yeah, I still need to talk
so
about
I
that,
came
too.
home from work yesterday. Whoa.
You came home from work yesterday, yeah. Oh.
So I came home yesterday and I was about to take a nap, and
Sorry.
I'm like a robot over here, like doing it
Yeah.
for me. And so I came home yesterday. I'm like, oh, I want to.
Gotta turn it off. You came home yesterday and what?
I came home yesterday. And I really just wanted to.
I'll shut you off if you start doing it again. You
No, I'm not.
motherfucker.
I'm turning it all down. So it's like, I want it to be like simple.
Yeah.
So I came home yesterday, and I wanted to take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear like a constant dripping,
Kind of
like literally like. And I'm, why is there a dripping sound in my room?
oh, it's in your room.
Yeah. So I was
Ooh.
about to lay down, and then I'm like, I like look up, and the ceiling's drooping, like right above my pillow.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, oh, okay.
And you're in the basement too.
Yeah, it's a drop ceiling, so it's like like that.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
the tile was
the foam.
Yeah, that foam tile
Foam
was
box.
like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, that's really weird. That shouldn't be happening because it
Yeah.
was dripping on my pillow. My pillow, my mattress, or a couple of my pillows were soaking wet. Like
Oh shit.
it was so bad. And so my dad like cut it open, and nothing, no water like came rushing out or anything. But turns
blood.
out, yeah, it was all blood.
Turns out it was blood.
Yeah, it turns out that you have to replace your fridge's ice filter every 5 years, and
It had never been replaced.
It was replaced 5 years ago,
Oh, okay.
and so it was broken, and it had
oh
popped.
yeah, because your
It
bed
had
would
literally
be right
popped.
below.
Yeah, it literally
Yeah.
popped, like, or it had like a small little hole, literally probably about a millimeter thick,
Oh damn.
and it was just spraying like just a small like a mist, but up into one area, and then it started dripping from that one area
into your.
into my,
Well, that's kind of like what happened upstairs.
and it was
Wait.
just really annoying.
Is that all that you were gonna say?
Yep.
Like, is it good now?
Yeah, it's all good now.
Do you have like a missing tile
Yeah.
now? Nice. So you just look up into a black hole at night. So
I
your
look-
face could
yeah.
just like lean over and look at you, and it'll be like. Well, that's interesting,
Yep.
and that sucks. That
Yeah, I
happened.
just wanted to take a nap.
And you couldn't.
And then,
You said what?
and then I moved my bed on top of my Nintendo 3DS, and I was like,
Wait, what do you mean you moved it on top
like-
of it?
I moved my bed, like picked it up and like tried moving it, and then it was like resting on my 3DS,
Oh, nice.
and so I was like, oh no, that's fucked. I was like, no, that's gone. I don't play my 3DS anymore. I don't think anybody
It's
does.
worth money though.
Yeah, it is. But
Was it fine?
yeah, it was fine.
Oh, good.
I actually did a system update, and then my dad came in and like tried adjusting it, and I was like,
And
Dad,
you snapped it.
I'm trying to play Nintendo 3DS.
Trying to play Animal Crossing.
And then he said,
Well, that's very interesting.
yeah.
Gavin, I'm gonna be brief on this. I don't know what this thing is doing. It's being so weird. Now it's not recording. I don't think. I don't know what's going on. That'll pick it up. What is happening? What do you think is going on right now? I'm sorry, guys, if you're hearing this from the camera, because that's what it seems like is going on right now. I might just stop recording and try this again. Let's try that. No, it's just frozen right now. I don't know what's going on. So hopefully the camera will pick this up. It's just the sound quality won't be as great. You won't be able to hear the sound effects. So last week, well, we can still have our head. You can still hear me through the mics are still on. Last week, Gavin, while you were here, literally, it probably. Oh, yeah, now it just stopped and. Card full again. How is it full again? Doing this again, huh? And there it goes. So now we have to take it off to hear each other. So that's great. That's just great.
Well,
So yeah. So last week, while you were here, you were just about to leave, and I had heard, or not. I had heard. I went into my closet to pull out or to put away my the tripod, and when I walked in there I was like, oh no, and then you're like, what? And then here, we're good now. And then we went in there, or I went in there, and the same spot that was leaking before where it soaked my carpet completely was dripping again, and it must have just started because it was only like, if you're watching the video, it was only like right here, like about like a quarter of the way up my wall.
and it was just like a little hole, just a little slit.
Yeah, just a little slit, which was there. That was the same slit where it was leaking from before, but last time it was like pouring down a lot.
Yeah.
But this time it like had just started, so
It's
I was
not
like,
recording again.
why is it card full? I just deleted something. Hold on, I'm gonna try and turn this off and turn it back on. Oh, you know what? I really hope I didn't delete. I really hope I didn't delete the other one.
Chances
If
are.
it did, it'll be on.
Yeah,
there,
but
so.
chances are you probably did.
Well, I listened to it, and I was like, oh, this isn't it. But then I was thinking about it, and I was like, it might have been it. Okay. Nope, card. How is the card full? I just deleted some shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Richard?
Breaking news: Drake Bell has received
2 years.
2 years on probation.
I saw that. Yeah, I want to talk about that because, like, there's a bunch of child actors who are getting in trouble. Did you hear about the guy from Corey and the house guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got nabbed up. I'm so sorry. I really hate that I'm having to do this right now, but like, it's just being stupid. Yeah, he got like same shit. He was like snapped. So the story of what happened with him. What the fuck? Okay, well we're good now. The story that happened with him was like, it just stopped again. Why is it doing this? All right, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. So the story that happened with him was super fucked up because like, he had known this girl since she was like 4 years old or something. Like super young. They were like, his family was friends with their family, and she was 13, and like he sent her a nude picture and it said something. Or maybe I think she was only 13. She was like young. But it was just like even more fucked up that he had like known her since she was like even younger. And it was just, yeah, so that was really fucked up. But I don't know if he's been charged, or no, because I think that happened a while ago, so I think he is being charged now, or was arrested and released on bail or something, and so I don't know if there's a trial for him yet. But yeah, Drake Bell, as far as I know, Drake Bell did plead guilty, though.
Yeah.
Which, I don't even want to say this, but good on him, I guess, for doing that, but yeah, that was a weird situation. I still don't even know what the full story or extent of what he did was. I just know that he apparently endangered children. So, but yeah, no, I did see that, and I heard about that a while ago. But yeah, so back to the leak. It was leaking just a little bit, whatever. I ended up calling them, and they were like, "We're super far out," because it was like 10:30 at night at that point. They're like, "Can you go upstairs and knock on the door of the people above you?" Because they just moved in. I didn't realize how recently they had just moved in. I thought it had been at least a week. So I go up there, it's like 10:30, and I still have the lady from my apartment complex on the phone. I don't know what, right error, what does that mean? So I went upstairs. It keeps telling me right error. I don't know what that means. Alright guys, I'm really sorry if
Oh, maybe the card?
didn't work
Is
out.
it something with the card?
Oh, yeah, I think I might know what's going on, but I don't want to stop recording, but I might have to. So, I go upstairs and I knock on the door. It's like 10:30. So, at first I knock. I don't hear anything. I ring the doorbell, and then their dog just goes nuts.
Ballistic.
And I'm like, fuck. So, then this person comes to the door. They don't open the door. They just go, who is it? I'm like, well, it's the guy from downstairs. From downstairs. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's the guy from downstairs. I didn't know what to say. So she finally cracks the door open like this, was like that. And was like, who are you? I was like, oh, the guy.
Can I help you?
I'm like, I'm so sorry it's so late. I'm like, it's the guy from downstairs. Like, I'm having a leak into my apartment. I think it's from yours. And so she's like, 1 second. She goes and puts her dog away and she opens the door. And she had obviously just been awoken by my presence. And she... I told her, I'm like, I told her what had happened, and then, I gave her my phone, and it was on speaker, so the lady on the phone could explain what was happening. And so I was in the process of telling her it was on speaker, and she put it up to her ear, and then it, blared in her ear. And then, so she ended up being, super nice and let me in, and they had just moved in, 2 fucking days ago. And so I went and took a look at their... AC unit, which is where it was coming from before.
Yeah,
and there was
Carson's an HVAC guy now.
I practically could be. So I looked at their HVAC unit, and it was obviously leaking from somewhere because there was water. But it was like how you explained it. It was not that much water, but just enough to the point where it built up probably in the same exact area where it was leaking before, and it was leaking into mine. And so I told them that. They came out the next day, and they said, they came out the next day to their apartment, checked on it. They said there was nothing on their end that was happening, and the leak had stopped by 11:30 that night. And it hasn't happened since, and I don't even know if they ever came to my apartment. They never told me anything. I just know that the lady upstairs texted me and told me that they found nothing in theirs, and it was just really weird and bizarre, and I'm scared it's going to happen again. And I'm leaving a week from tomorrow, and I'm gonna be gone for like 4 days, and I'm gonna put like a towel down there because I'm so nervous it's gonna leak while I'm gone.
Oh, come on. Don't be so paranoid. I'm sure your apartment will hold up just fine.
It'll be fine, and then the roof just
Yeah.
caves in. So that was a situation that I was like, all right, here we go again. Here it is again. Let's do it again. We got another thing going here.
I'm getting a phone call.
He's getting a phone call, guys. Who is it? Is it Mel Gibson?
It's Mel Gibson. Hello?
Hello, Mel. Guys.
Okay,
I'm
sounds
sorry
good.
about this episode where we kind of
We're wrapping it
had
up.
to start recording on a whim here because
What?
Gavin is going to his
Yeah.
brother's baseball game, and he
Alright.
actually has to leave.
Bye.
He actually has to be there in like 15 minutes, so I don't know. How soon do you need to wrap this up?
Now.
Okay. So this is gonna definitely be under an hour, which is fine. That's okay. Maybe I'll keep recording while you leave. I'll do a couple minutes on my own. I'll do my stand-up set on my own.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we get to an hour.
And then I will do... Carson, what are you listening to?
Oh, she just came right into it. I was just saying real quick, just to wrap up what I was saying. I apologize that this episode's going to be shorter and a little bit frantic because this... Oh, look, it's going to stop recording again. So first of all, this device right here is being very interesting, and it just keeps stopping recording. So that's one thing that keeps happening, and we kind of had to start recording quickly and get this going because Gavin has to go to his brother's baseball game or whatever.
All-Star Game.
Oh, the All-Star game. He's going to All-Star Weekend for the NBA. So, I just want to say sorry for that. And Gavin, this is leading into the next segment, huh?
Yep. Carson, what are you listening to this week?
We do a segment on this show every week, and it is full, where we suggest some music that we've been listening to in the past week, and just doing a fun little thing there with my hand. And
Just talk.
I know. So we do a segment every week where we suggest music, usually an album, sometimes a song, sometimes a band, and this week I am recommending an album by a band that I used to not really care for too much, but I recently really got into them and started, well, I shouldn't say I really got into them, I really got into this album that I was listening to. And that is a band. Have you ever heard of the band Norma Jean before?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, they're like a metalcore band, still full. They're a metalcore band from like early 2000s, and I, like I said, didn't really care for them too much. And then just like, I was like usual, listening to stuff on my like Discover Weekly thing, and we're just probably gonna do this without headphones now because this is just taking up too much time. Yeah, I never really cared for them, and then I listened to this album, and it's really, really good. And it's an album called Wrongdoers from 2013. It's just a really solid album. Like every song is good. Their ending song is 14 minutes long, and it's still really good. Like, it's just a very obscure, like, timed album. There's some songs that are like 6 minutes. Some that are like a minute, and then like 3, like, yeah, it's all over the place, but it's really good. My favorite songs off of it are The Potter Has No Hands, Sword and Mouth, which is like their most popular song, and I would say Wrongdoers. And If You've Got It at 5, You've Got It at 50 is another really good song, because all early 2000s bands have weird song names. Gavin, what do you listen to this week?
This week I am listening to Pleased to Meet Me by The Replacements. This is an album that...
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Sympathy for the Devil, yeah. Yep. Came out in 1987. This is definitely one of those albums that is one of my comfort ones that I go back to and listen to a lot. Most of the songs are in my playlist or I have listened to frequently enough to show up on all-time lists of my Spotify listening. And just front to back, it's a really good album. Singles off of this are Alex Chilton and Can't Hardly Wait.
We're recording on here again if you want to hop back in.
Yeah, my favorite songs are I don't know because that was originally going to be a band that I made with.
What was it called again?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And that was going to be with my brother and my sister and my friend Josh. But
How'd that work out?
really good. Then another good song is The Ledge. That one's about suicide.
Fun.
Yeah. Birthday Gal is really good. That's just a demo, but I really like that song a lot. Skyway is really good. It's a really good like alternative album. It's like, groundbreaking alternative in a sense that like there wasn't an alternative at that time. That was.
You said 87, right?
Yeah. So it was like the beginning of kind of getting into like this is how alternative is going to sound for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
It won't differ very much for the next 35 years. So, it's one of the most essential alternative albums in my opinion. So definitely worth a listen.
Especially what you played. What was the song you played for me?
That was Can't Hardly Wait.
Okay, it was really good.
And it's got saxophone in it.
Oh, I like sax.
IOU's pretty good. Yeah, everything on it. Nightclub Jitters, it's really good on it. Just the lyrics on it are really, really good. I like Skyway because obviously there's not a lot of Skyways in St. Louis, but there are in Minneapolis, and that's where the band is from.
Oh,
so they
interesting.
obviously write about Minneapolis.
What's a Skyway?
Like just like a covered bridge.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like a
Yeah.
carpeted windows. Yeah, because it's so cold.
Why is there a lot of songs about Skyways?
No, I mean not a lot of songs about Skyways, but songs about just songs involving Minnesota and like coldness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
they just their entire library is mostly good.
It's cold.
It's
a cold.
cold.
Song.
Yeah, there are a lot of cold songs. So, but yeah, I gotta get going.
All right. Well, are you good to walk yourself out? I'm gonna just do probably another like 15 minutes by myself. And hopefully just fucking sing along. Oh, what do you know? It's being weird again. Ooh, I can't wait to fuck with this thing for the next hour. Try and figure out what's going on with it.
Oh, come on, dude, just fix it.
I will.
Can you see my fat ass?
No, sadly.
Sadly.
Yeah, guys, I'm really sorry for this episode. This episode's a fucking mess, Gavin.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be so much fun to edit.
Hey, that's your job, not mine.
That's true. You can't even do your own fucking job.
Hey.
You can't even do your own fucking
I
job.
did the posting right before the show.
That's true. You did post it right before the show.
Alright, I'm gonna throw this away.
Alright, thank you, Gavin.
Catch you later, buddy.
Alright, you have fun at that game or whatever.
Yeah.
Have a good fun time at that game by yourself.
Yeah, no one else.
And I'll just be here sucking eggs.
Alright, yeah, sounds good.
Sorry I couldn't go.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I know.
Alright, we'll see you later, buddy.
Yeah, dude. See ya. Bye. I don't have the outro music.
Sorry.
Damn it. Hey, just leave your iPad with me.
Yeah, okay. I will.
All right. Yeah, it sounds good, dude.
Alright, yeah, Bill.
There's the sound of Gavin running away.
Chewing gum.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. I don't know what he just said. I keep saying because I'm just like pretty. I think that was him leaving. I don't really know. I keep saying because I'm just like so flustered right now because I don't know what is happening with this Zoom recording device. Oh man. Yeah, so we were supposed to start record. The plan was to record at 7, or not even record at 7. We were gonna meet up at 7 and we were gonna go get a drink, come back here and record, and then Gavin called me, which is not. I'm not. Gavin, if you're listening to this or anybody else listening to this, I'm definitely not blaming Gavin for anything. I'm just pointing out what happened, but it happens. We were supposed to, Gavin called me at 4 and was like, hey, my brother's all-star baseball game is tonight. And I'm like, what time is it? He's like, 7. And I was like, okay, like, do you want to just start recording now? Or do you want to just come over and record now so like that way you can go to it? And he's like, yeah, no, we can do that. And then I thought we had way more time than we did, but they actually wanted to get there earlier, so he should have left sooner than what he did, but he's a good boy and wanted to stay and continue to record. So that's what happened. And I was literally coming home from the dentist, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna take some time to. Or actually, I wasn't even gonna prep for the podcast right away. I was gonna do a couple more things, and then like an hour before 7, I was gonna prep some stuff, get some stuff ready to talk about and whatnot. And I already had a couple things planned out to talk about, but I'm gonna try and face the camera so it's a little bit more personal, I guess. I already had a couple things planned out to talk about, but I wanted to get some more, and then it was just kind of rushed to get all that ready. And now this thing is being stupid again. So I don't know what does right error mean? I don't know what that means. Because obviously it has something to do with it going onto the card. I don't know. I don't even know how much. I don't know what I deleted. So I might have even deleted like parts of the podcast. So I apologize that the audio is absolute shit on this episode, because it's definitely going to be for a reasonable amount of time. Still recording. So I'm just going to go and say sorry for that, because this is going to be a garbage episode. I'm just kidding. It's still fun. We still had some fun bits where we talked about Space Jam, which we're going to talk about a lot next week. Can't hype that up enough, because it's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. Like, not even for, hopefully it'll be fun for you guys to listen to. It'll certainly be more fun than this episode. But yeah, it's just going to be like so dumb. It's just going to be such a dumb day for Gavin and I, but it's going to be really, really fun. And I'm really looking forward to watching both movies. I've seen parts of the original Space Jam, but I've never seen it all the way through, so it'll be fun to watch those two back to back, and then to like do a deep dive and talk about it. It's just going to be interesting, depending on how the movie is. And like Gavin said, it's probably going to be a dumper. I think it'll be a dumper. But yeah, so Space Jam-a-thon next week. Hopefully you guys will look forward to that. It'll be coming out a week from when you're hearing this, on Friday, which is the release day of Space Jam: A New Legacy. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Why is it even called that? I guess you can't call it Space Jam 2 because Michael Jordan's not in it, but I don't know. If I was writing a movie, I would have called it something different, but obviously I'm not writing a movie, so. But yeah, we're for sure doing it. We bought tickets literally right before we started recording, and we're for sure doing it. Gavin's off that day. I can take off whenever I want, because that's what happens when you're your own boss, which is great for some reasons, which is being able to take off whenever you want and making your own hours. But it also kind of sucks because you got to keep up on taxes, and you got to keep up on all where all your payments are going, all your expenses, and you're obviously paying yourself, which means you have to determine your own income which running your own business, that can weigh. There's never really a set amount you're going to make, which can be fun but also nerve-wracking at times. And I guess I could talk a little bit about that, just because I try not to, bore the show too much with talking about work and everything. Even though I think my job is interesting, maybe, I don't know. It's interesting to me. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't. But I always try and keep that off the show a little bit. But since I'm by myself and this episode's already, I'm being too hard on this episode because it's been good, it's been fun, like I said, but obviously it's just not going to plan, which is fine. But yeah, so what was it? Let's see, I'm so scatterbrained right now, which I don't know why I'm so scatterbrained. Yeah, so I was talking about running your own business. Where was I going with that? Shoot, I don't even know. I have no idea where I was going with that. Wow, yeah, I got nothing. I don't know where I was going with that. Just talk a little bit about something that we'll probably touch on a little bit next week. We'll probably touch on it more the week after. As I mentioned, as I am heading to Miami / the Florida Keys. When is that? A week from tomorrow. See, this is where my brain's at. I'm leaving a week from tomorrow, and I'm like forgetting everything. I was literally just about to talk about something. I don't know what it was. So I leave a week from tomorrow. And the funny thing is that we're going to record. We're doing the Space Jam-a-thon, watching both movies, recording the episode the same day. I leave the next day, so that means I have to edit and upload the episode that night. And then I leave that next morning. My flight takes out at 5:50, which means I have to get to the airport at 4:30 pretty much. So I have to like call an Uber at like 4 to have them come pick me up. Okay, I'm back. Maybe we can let's just play some music so there's not just like silence behind me, because this is like, I'm just imagining listening to this later and I'm like, I'm hating it. I'm hating it. Yeah, so I'm heading down there. Talk a little bit about my trip down there and what I'm doing, which I'm assuming I'll talk more about when I get back, because not everything I'm saying is going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm flying down there to stay with a friend who lives in the Keys, in the Florida Keys. But obviously, there is an airport in the Florida Keys, but it's like very far from where my friend lives. So he's closer to Miami, and we want to do stuff in Miami anyway, so flying into Miami very early. Gonna go do stuff that day, kind of in the Miami area, and then we'll drive back to his place, or him and his girlfriend's place, that probably night. Am I turning the wrong one down? What is happening? I'm so confused now. I'm like trying to adjust the volume of this. Oh, there it is. Okay, dude, this thing is being such a mess right now. I don't even know how to explain it. So we'll drive back down there, and then he lives down there, I'll spend 2 days down there. We'll head back up to Miami on the day that I'm leaving, do some stuff there. I know we're do some stuff in Miami again, and I fly out that Friday night of that week. So yeah, we're gonna do some like art museums. Gonna go to hopefully a lot of shops down there, some vintage stores. Hopefully, I'm gonna bring a duffel bag of shit to sell while I'm out there. There's a store that we wanted to go to, but they actually aren't open anymore. They shut down during COVID times, and so right now they just have an online store. And we wanted to meet up with one of the guys from that store, so I could sell to him, and we could hopefully see all the stuff that they have for sale. But he's actually gone too, so I'm gonna sell some stuff to him and then just like drop it off while I'm down there. At least that's the plan. Hopefully that'll work out to plan. But yeah, gonna go chill on the beach in the Keys. Probably not gonna chill in South Beach or anything, but I want to go see it at least. And we'll be in that area too, because Round 2, if you guys know anything about Round 2, it's a store that sells vintage and, higher end fashion stuff, sneakers, whatnot. We'll go there. And it's mostly where I'm going to sell stuff to. I don't know if there's any other stores that I'm going to sell to. I don't know if there's any other stores. I actually need to ask my friend about that. But yeah, gonna be doing that a week from tomorrow, which is crazy, because I have like so much shit I need to get ready before then. One of the things that I want to get ready before then is a website drop on my website. Clothing. Dude, I'm slurring my words so much. I didn't even drink anything. I'm just drinking a soda pop. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. You guys need to try these new Baja Blast flavors. These are wonderful. They're very good. I try not to drink soda too much. I do drink energy drinks, but I try to stay off soda. But Baja Blast. Woo. This is the Pineapple Flash, which is really good. It's my favorite. I like the Tropical Punch. Tropical Punch. I like that one a lot too, but that pineapple one's definitely my favorite. If you guys are of it, legal drinking age, mixing it. Oh, there's some over there. Mixing this pineapple one with some rum, kind of like penis colada, as I like to call it, where it's like rum and pineapple, which I hope that they have pina coladas down there in Florida, because I really want to try one, because I've always loved that flavor, but I've never actually had one. And so I definitely want to have one while I'm down there, as long as a place has one, which I can't imagine they want it as a tropical location. I mean, come on. But yeah, you mix this with rum. Ooh, really good. Really, really good. So, I was going somewhere before that. Oh yeah, website drop. On my website, clothingofthearts.com. If you guys want to go check that out. Also check out the Instagram page, Clothing of the Arts. Keeps slurring my words, not sure why. Clothing of the Arts on Instagram. Also clothingofthearts.com. I will be doing a drop, as I call it, which is just like, I'll be posting up probably about 15 shirts, I think. 15 band tees. Typically, it's usually band tees. I know it's Clothing of the Arts, which is like cinema, or like, I say cinema, but like visual art, which is like cinema, TV, with some like, I mean, I guess you could consider like animated stuff, visual art, but I don't really post that up there. Or is that visual art? I guess that's technical. No, because visual art's like, no, because visual art's like actual paintings. I don't know what I'm talking about. So visual art, like paintings and stuff like that on shirts, which is like my main thing. I have a whole rack here of stuff, but I usually don't post that stuff because I'm mostly hoarding it for a later date that I'm not going to talk about right now, because nothing's happened with it, so I don't want to put it out there if it doesn't happen. So I usually do a lot of band tees. That's mostly what I specify in. And I've had these shirts ready to be listed for like 2 months now, at least. Maybe even 3, which is fucking crazy to think. So I'm finally going to get those together. Do a drop of those on Saturday, so the day after you're listening to this. Going to release a bunch of really, really cool shit on there. Some 70s band tees. Some, maybe a few, some 80s, and then a couple 90s, and maybe one, I think there's one early 2000s band tee that will be going up there. So I got a lot of shit that I gotta get done before I leave, and one of those things is Space Jam-a-thon, as I've mentioned about 7,000 times now. So yeah, but it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be great. It's all fun stuff. It's just like, it's all fun stuff, but it's just like still so stressful. It's weird. But I always think about, like, I put things into perspective. I'm like, how dumb is this? Oh good, it stopped recording again. Oh, that's great. So now it's just picking up my audio on the camera, so there's no reason to talk into the microphone. This music is doing nothing either. Oh, I can unplug it. So stupid. Oh, this is so dumb. I probably shouldn't even have it on, because I don't know what it's going to pick up more of, my voice or not. See, like, now I don't know if I should look into the camera because it's what's picking up my audio, but I'm just going to keep talking to the microphone because that's what I'm used to. Yeah, I was just going to say how dumb it is that I'm stressed out about doing a Space Jam marathon with my friend and posting stuff on a website. Life is fun, and it's also weird, and it can be stressful at times, but you gotta sit back and look at how dumb the thing is you're doing. And I mean dumb in a good way, because obviously I really enjoy what I do. But it's just funny to think that that's what's stressing me out. I'm gonna wrap it up, because this is a really shitty episode. I'll just be honest. I'll be honest and say that. I think there's going to be some things that make me laugh, but I also know that I zoned out for about 20 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with this thing, which I'm also probably going to spend a long time after this figuring out what's going on. So I do apologize for that, because I don't understand what's happening, and I don't know what to do to rectify the situation, so I'm going to have to figure it out. So, once again, as I've said about 75 million times so far, I apologize for this trash fire of an episode. Hopefully there's some fun bits that we did about Space Jam in there when Gavin was here. Hopefully you enjoyed me talking about nothing important. But you know what? This stuff happens, folks. Sometimes this stuff happens. Sometimes you can't always be on. You can't always be what you were. You can't always be your best. You can only try. All you do is try your best. So we'll be back next week with a banger. I'm just gonna say it now, a banger of an episode where everything's gonna work for sure. That's me knocking on wood. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Gavin, is there anything you'd like to say? Oh wait, he's gone. We'll see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great week and enjoy whatever this was and whatever this will be, because I don't know what it's gonna be because I still have to edit it. But yeah.
Goodbye.
Yep.